All right. All right. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Just making sure I'm on. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Well, blessings to you all. I hope you had a fabulous and wonderful holiday. Can you guys believe we are coming up into the new year already? Just like, you have got to be kidding me. But, so welcome. It is such an honor and a blessing to be with you guys this morning. Or if it's not this morning and it's the afternoon where you are, I'm beyond blessed to be with you there too. So, hi, Leona. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Melissa. All right. So, beautiful people. For the few of you that may not know me, I am Ashley Sechrist. I am a psychic tarot reader. I'm also a Reiki master and healer. So that is me and who I am. You can find me at Elemental Grace LV. But for today, we are here and we are having fun. So I'm already seeing some questions and everything pop up. So I am going to get with you guys in just a moment. Leona, you are so sweet. You're too sweet. So if we all would, I'm going to do something a little different. What I would like to do is just for everybody to kind of do kind of like a nice breathing exercise to kind of get us all in the space. Good morning. Oh, hi, Ellen. Hi, Barbarella. Good to see you, ladies. We are just going to do a quick good morning, Susan. A quick breathing exercise, just to kind of get our energies all in the groove in the same kind of space. Good morning. So if all of you joining, aw, you're so sweet, Ellen. It's always good to see you too. If all of you would just go ahead and do some breathing with me, we are going to go ahead and just close our eyes really quickly. If you cannot close your eyes where you are, just go ahead and do the deep breathing with us. We're going to do in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I find this is a good way to just kind of, release a little bit of what we need to release in the mornings. And we'll connect energy-wise. So let's go ahead and I'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Releasing anything that does not serve this morning, this time, this place. Another deep breath in. And exhale out. Centering your energy. Another deep breath in. And exhale out. Giving yourself permission to receive message, where do, what you need this time in this space. All right. All right. So, let's see. We have Ellen from Ann Arbor. I always forget you are from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ellen. I don't know why I do that, but I always do. And Leona, you are in the beautiful Havasu. And good morning from Las Vegas. Hi, Kylie. All right, let's get into this. So please feel free at any time during this. You could pop in your questions. If you have anything positive that is full of love, any comments that you want to share with other people, please feel free. This is a space. This is fully full of love. We are sealed with compassion in this space. Our archangels are here. So we are good to go. Let's see. I'm going to scroll up because I do know. Let's see who we saw first on our list. All right. Let's see here. We have Melissa Cordova. Melissa, if you are here, we are going to go ahead and get you connected. She would like to see what is in store for her future. Thank you, cards. What is in store for Melissa in her future? What is in store for Melissa in her future? Oh, okay. All right, Melissa. Melissa. What are your cards doing for me today? Come on now. So, I'm doing this a little wonky. All right, Melissa Cordova, if you are on here, I would love for you to go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3 for me, please. 1, 2, or 3. Spirit is asking you to choose. So that is why I'm asking. All right. I see everybody's comments popping up. Hi, Hope. All right. Let's see. We'll give Melissa just a second. Because I did see the comment in here. All right. So let's see. All right. I'm not quite sure if she's with us anymore. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a 3-card pull for you. Melissa, we chose pile number 2. We have the Page of Wands, the Fool, and the 9 of Pentacles. And so what I'm really feeling with this is you're really starting to kind of look at things, right? Look at things from a new perspective and a new light. And when we start embracing kind of really what lights that fire in our souls and really what pushes our creativity to come up and come forth, what really just calls to us, when we get that earning, that really big wish to kind of step forward into a different direction, and it may feel completely not connected to where you are currently, and that is okay. And please know that when we make those decisions in life, there is that trepidation that can come forward, because let's face it, we've all been there. When we get that really pops in, and it really kind of ignites a little bit of that should I, shouldn't I mentality. With the Fool card, Spirit is really asking you to kind of just trust yourself, trust the process, trust Spirit. For sometimes, we have to make those leaps of faith. And I feel like whatever that you are being pulled to, whatever you are connected with at this time, just trust your intuition, trust your gut. I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles this is really setting you up for success in a way, because you're planting your seeds and you're cultivating everything that you've done and all that you've worked for. And you're really in a place to watch everything that you have put your energy into, and all your creativity, your passion, your love, and you are allowing it to grow so much for you. And so for your future, what I'm really getting is just, trust your intuition, trust your gut, like whatever you're being pulled towards, you know, I feel like this is a great opportunity for you, you know, especially. So disclaimer, I am using my Halloween jack-o'-lanterns tarot, so prepared. But I think it's beautiful because, you know, when we have this card here, you know, it's gripping that, but it's looking into the future and it's seeing the possibilities and all of the gloriousness of what can be, while also following up with the Fool card, and it's just loving life and taking it and making that leap of faith and that trust. And then the Nine of Pentacles here, you know, she's done the work, she's cultivated, she's watching it grow and expand. And this is truly what Spirit is offering you at this time is, you know, I feel like you know where you're going and you know what you're doing and you just have to trust. So blessings. It has been an honor. All right. So moving on. I lost my mouse. All right. Moving on to who's next. All right. Nikki. Beautiful Nikki. You lost $200 in your house or trash. Girlfriend, that hurts. That hurts. I'm so sorry. Ugh. All right, Nikki. There's Nikki's $200 in the trash or in her house. Where's the $200, please? All right. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay. Nikki, I kind of feel like it's in your house. So I have the Nine of Wands is what came out first. Now I also do have the Three of Wands here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And I have to say, you know, because with Pentacles, you know, it's all about earth and it is all about tangible and connected. And I'm feeling almost as if you had this money and you had such a distinct purpose, in a sense, for it. And with that distinct purpose, what I'm kind of feeling right now, I'm feeling as if that what you needed that money for may not have been what it is needed for. Tattoo. Oh, girl. I'm saying this almost as if, so we have that money and we know we have it, we've saved, we've done all we could, we have something exciting planned. This is like us, like we have done so much to get to where we are. And the Three of Wands is almost like looking into the future, like, hey, you know, this is the dream. This is what I want. I can see it. Everything is there. And with the Pentacles kind of coming up, it's almost like it's trying to ground the money in reality, in a sense. And so when I say that, it's almost as if Spirit is asking you, I'm like, okay, so for the money, do you have, and you don't have to answer this, but just think about it. Do you have something else that money could be utilized for that is a little bit more important? And I'm almost feeling as if, normally with the Four of Pentacles, it is very much a card dealing with like keeping everything within, and Spirit really wants us to break out, right? But I feel like you've done the work, but it's almost as if, you're not permitting yourself to locate that money so you can have the opportunity to kind of like go out and do what you want to do with it. Yeah, that's it. I almost feel as if you've lost the money, but you've lost the money in a way that allows you to kind of keep the money. Yeah, I know it sounds weird. It sounds kind of all over the place, but I do not feel like it's in the trash. I do feel like it's in your home. I also feel like, when you feel ready to find it, I kind of feel like you will find it. So yeah, kind of obscured, but still there. Don't you love it when we lose things and Spirit's like, you kind of lost it for a reason there. So I hope that helps a little bit. I know it's not the greatest, but I do hope it helps a little bit. So, all righty. Let's see who is next. Maureen, she lost her iWatch. Girlfriend. Oh no. No. Her iWatch. Can we figure out where her iWatch is? Did you, Maureen, take it off while you were somewhere? Not your home, like whether you were at a store or if you were at a friend's house or anything. And I kind of feel like, okay, I don't know. You know what? I'm really feeling like you literally took it off, and it's almost like I can see you just kind of putting it on a shelf while you were doing something and then walking away. Or if it wasn't a shelf, it was like you put it down on someplace that is kind of very obscured. And let's see. Will she get it back? Yes. All right. Let's see here. All right. Maureen, please. Let's go for Maureen and her iWatch. Yeah. All right. I feel like for you, the one thing that I'm really feeling, because I will say wands kind of keep popping up. But I am feeling for you to kind of really take charge of the situation if you are trying to locate it. If you feel like it is at a store and you left it on a shelf, especially during the holidays, this is the opportunity for you to really kind of, because I have the King of Wands here, and I'm really kind of feeling, King of Wands is very like, go, You know, he is in charge and he takes that momentum. Allow yourself to make the calls. If you did various different stores or if you were at various different friends' houses, make the calls. Start being like a very huge like participant in finding it. If you have not put on the locator, try to put on that locator. If it is dead and it just unfortunately can't be located, to me, if it is dead and it continues to stay dead and it cannot be located because of that, my biggest feeling with that is, guess what? That means it's somewhere that someone does not have, you know, isn't obviously using it. And so it could be in that lost and found. And if it's not in the lost and found, I do feel like if you did take it off at a friend's house, then it is in a spot in a location that they are just not seeing it. So I really encourage you to retrace your steps and really take that King of Wands energy and be that voice and be that really powerful, like large and in charge person, and embrace that momentum. Okay. But yeah, no, I feel like I said, it's like I can feel like it's just on a shelf. I feel like it's just put on a shelf. So I hope that helps. All right. Blessings. Aw, Nikki. Well, that's good. Thank you, hon. Aw. You're welcome. Leona, maybe would have regretted the tattoo or something. Oh, yeah. Could be. All right. Let's see here. We have next question. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling really quickly. All right, Barbarella, we have what is in store for her the future that you don't already know. Oh, girl. Let's see. What is in store for Barbarella's future that she doesn't already know? All right. Barbarella, they are just kind of on repeat right now with 1, 2, or 3. So if you would go ahead and pick a deck for me, 1, 2, or 3, that would be fabulous. Let's see here. Give you just a second. All right, guys. 3. I had a feeling. All right, let's do this. Oof. All right. Sorry, give me just a minute. I'm trying to feel it out. What we have going on here. Oof. I will tell you, I feel like there is going to be an energy shift. Yes. Okay. So I did a longer spread for you, just because the three cards right off the bat, two of them could be interpreted as a little heavy. Okay. So the first card that we have is the Devil, followed by the Hanged Man, followed by the Chariot. And really what I got with that right off the bat was, I feel like this is dealing with the here and now. And if it's not the here and now, it is in the recent past. And the reason I say this is because I'm really feeling like this stagnant energy and this really kind of like, what should I do? Where should I go? Mentality coming up and coming forth. And when we have those stagnant energies and we kind of have, I hate to say it, but the words of others in our ears, chirp, 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 trying to, push us in their direction of what they deem is the correct way, that can really, for as best of the intentions as they could have, it could also put us in a lower vibrational state because we are allowing ourselves to really kind of think that, and we're allowing ourselves to really try to overanalyze in a sense. And so with the devil energy here, I'm almost feeling as if it's just kind of words, and it's words and it's words and it's words. And when we have that, and it is nothing but kind of feeling out what feels good with us and what feels good with making that other person happy. But when we allow ourselves to kind of be trapped in an energy that is something that we don't always necessarily know how to break free of, it's really a challenging predicament to be in. And what I'm feeling here is you are actually given the opportunity, and you are given with this Chariot card of, hey, guess what? I have the opportunity to choose direction. I have the opportunity to choose to continue to go down this path, or I have the opportunity to choose a path that is full of complete honor and strength and vitality. And I don't have to stay in this stagnant energy and in this kind of trapped feeling anymore. Instead, I have the opportunity, I'm given the opportunity to understand what my mental capacity and what my heart space, where they are working together to try to get me into a path that aligns with myself and with spirit. And I'm feeling kind of like where you may feel a little bit like, okay, I've kind of broken free. I'm kind of trying to protect myself. And in the sense of protecting ourselves, this is where spirit is like, hey, you're taking the time to go internal, and you're taking the time to reflect and go through. And as you reflect and go through, what you're doing is, honestly, you are starting to see that sun shine in the distance, and you're just like, yes, right? Because that sun is just the most amazing new day that you can think of. And I'm really feeling like with this future that you may not know about yet, as it's really a matter of spirit just saying, guess what? You are moving, right? With the Hermit here, he's got that light, and his light literally just shining to where, put these in order. The next card is the Sun. And it's so you have to go internal, and you have to really kind of look at things and be guided by that. And when the sun comes out and you have that new day of blessings, I really feel like this is going to give you awesome energy. And I say that because we have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups as your final cards. And these are all so positive and so absolutely amazing. And I'm really feeling with this is what you may not know is you're actually going to get into a point, everything points towards this Ace of Cups. It is all right there. This is the final card. This is embracing and feeling and just truly getting your cup full. This is being that emotionally just absolutely wow. I want to use the term at peace. And I feel like that is very important because with the Queen of Swords here, going through all of that internal, what you're doing is you're really learning your voice, and you're really learning that your voice matters. And every word that you speak has intention, and every word that you speak has, a power behind it. And so when you speak with compassion, you speak with love, that also in turn ignites that fire in your soul and that creativity, that process to move forward. And you're going to be moving forward, and you're going to be moving into the forward of this. You need so much peace. Well, girl, it's coming. So peace is on its way. And so I send you so much love and compassion for everything that you are going through and everything that you've been through. So I hope that helps. All right, let's see here. All right. Maureen, thank you so much. You are so welcome, Maureen. All right, let's see. Going up, going up. Hello, Ashley. All right. Hope, hope, hope. Beautiful hope. All right. She would like a general message. Hope. Oh. You know, Willie they. Let's see here. What message do we have for Hope, please? What message do we have for Hope? What message do we have for Hope, please? What message do we have for Hope? All right. Is there any other card, please? Anything else? Perfect. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm telling you guys, the wands are like out to play today. This is like, this is fun. All right. So, oh my gosh, Barbarella, you are just beyond sweet. So much love to you, my dear. All right, Hope. Let's see here. We have 7 of Wands, followed by the 9 of Wands, followed by the Knight of Wands. Fire energy is coming out to play today. You know, and what I love about these cards is literally my favorite part is like when you put them together, they almost look like they can be a continual story. What I'm feeling, sorry if I go down there, you guys, I'm like putting the cards lower. Yeah, I am feeling like, all right, so if you guys have seen like a standard tarot deck, the ace or the 7 of swords, sorry, what he does in that card is he's usually carrying a sword behind the back, like sneaking away, right? And it's interesting that when I look at this 7 of wands card, that card comes into my mind because of the wand that he's carrying behind him. So with that, what I'm actually feeling is like you have literally, you are putting so much energy and so much just absolute power into what you are trying to create. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, with this, you pulled the 2 and the 9 this morning. I'm telling you, Wands is like not messing around today. But what I'm feeling is the Spirit is like, you know, that wand, don't be hiding that one little piece of you. Don't be shying away from that, because that piece that you feel maybe doesn't I feel like it's a piece that you are like, hey, maybe I'm not ready for that yet. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. So this little piece of you, where you feel like, I've done all of this work and I've put all of this energy into everything I am and what I'm growing, but there's still this piece I'm just kind of like not ready to put out there and not ready to just kind of, be in that moment. I'm going to hold on to this. The longer you hold on to it, almost like the more weight it becomes. And that's when we have to really just kind of take an opportunity to say, guess what? I am going to still plant this. I am going to still put this in the ground, and I am going to give it the attention it deserves. And when you do that, it's like you come out with this 9 of Wands energy. Like, guess what? It was a process, but I survived. It was a process, but you know what? I am standing here and I did it. And, I love this deck because it doesn't look like he has been in a fight or anything. This is like an internal thing that he's conquered and he's won. And he's like, hell yeah, look at this behind me. Like, I did this. I created it. This is me. This is who I am. And I feel like once you do that and you really are really embracing and you're seeing kind of this next step in your journey, guess what? That Knight of Wands comes into play, and girlfriend, it is just like, swoop, momentum forward, momentum forward. Shy, not me, maybe about my new job. I don't think this is you being shy. I do not think that this is you being shy. I actually feel like this is a piece of yourself that you are not necessarily, you're holding on to it more, or what it is you may not even recognize that you're holding on to it more. And I say that because we are all built and we all have different things in our lives, past lives, all sorts of stuff that we need to acknowledge and heal and go through. And I feel like there's this piece of you that you are not shy in any which way, shape, or form. And I do love that about you. But I also feel like there are some things that, we do kind of keep to ourselves. And we do not want to put out at the time. And so as you are growing and you are, creating your business and you're doing what you need to do for yourself, denial of your healing hands, maybe. So just know that you're going to get there and you're going to literally move forward with speed and light and just be so amazing. So don't hold yourself back. Okay? Love you. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Who's next? Sorry, guys. Scrolling up. All right. So we have so many people, beautiful people on here this morning. Each one of you. All right. All right. So we have, and please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm going to put that out there right now. Bristy, I see you here. Let's see. Separation with your boyfriend. All right, will a boyfriend reconnect? Where's his boyfriend reconnect? All right, Bristy. All right. can I get clarity, please, on the Five of Wands? Clarity. Okay. I will say this. I actually feel like this separation is kind of a really big moment for you. And I feel like what this is it's really kind of teaching you, kind of, putting you in a space of reflection, in a space of recouping your energy. And the reason I say this is because what I'm feeling is almost as if you are in a space where you need to understand and learn what thoughts are yours, what emotions are yours, what words are yours versus what are his, and what is yours in as a couple mode. And this is really kind of taking the time and focusing. It's forcing you to go internal and forcing you to kind of, maybe do a little bit of that self-care and that self-love. And I'm feeling like, honestly, when you embrace this power and you embrace really kind of your truth and your authenticity, and you embrace that, your voice, your mental status, when you embrace every thought that you have and every voice that comes out of you, what you're doing is you're giving yourself really permission to put you first and honoring everything that you are. And I'm feeling almost as if, the last card that came out was Five of Wands, and this is why I asked for clarity, and the clarity came out as Page of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm really feeling here is I'm feeling as if you learning so much about yourself in this time and in this energy that if he were to come back, it's really actually going to cause conflict between the two of you even more. And as FD Will called it, he goes, Venus is in retrograde. So yes, this is the time it deals with, all the relationships and everything kind of happening. So I do feel like if he comes back, there will be a little bit of that, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of that chaos. And I do kind of feel that way because what it is it's, everybody kind of wanting to be heard. You honor your voice, so you want to be heard. And guess what? He wants to be heard in return. And so with the Page of Pentacles kind of coming in reverse, it's almost like it's saying here that, Pentacles, I'll let you look at it just for a second here. Pentacles is earth energy. Like I said, it's tangible, it's touchable. It's also a slow process timing. And so I feel like if he comes back, like kind of like that, guess what? You guys haven't learned what you needed to learn in the separation, and you haven't gone through everything that you've gone through. And I feel like it creates a little bit of this unstable ground, which is not what we need. And the next card that I pull is a Knight of Swords and of Ten of Wands and Justice. And so what I'm feeling here is that really this is you, like this break is really like you honoring your authenticity. This is you honoring yourself. This is you taking the time to like release the burdens of other people. And this is taking the time to just kind of say, you know what? I honor myself, and I'm going to honor me. And by honoring myself, I'm going to push forward and kind of help heal me. And that will ultimately get me to where I need to be. So that is what I have for you today, my dear. Much love to you during this time. All right, guys. Let's see here. Moving on up. Do, do. All right. We have guided Pilates. All right. So here's what we're going to do because we are kind of running. We are running towards that time limit. So let's see. We'll only be able to get to a few more here. All right. So guided Pilates, you're next, and then LNG, I'm going to attempt to get to you. What I will do, obviously, since I won't be able to get to everybody today, I am just ultimately going to send you guys great love, and I will go ahead and try to pull a collective message so we at least all have that. And FD Will, your heart chakra is screaming at me. Oh, thank you. So we are going to go ahead and see here. All right. A love reading for guided Pilates. All right. All right. Well, I just like threw those everywhere just in case y'all are wondering. All right, let me feel these out real quick. All right, can I have a third card, please? A third card in our live reading. All right. Guided Pilates. Let's see here. Can you answer for me in the comments? Just have you been single for quite a while? Or if you have not been single for quite a while, have you been in a committed relationship for a long time? I'm feeling it's the single for a while. So I'm just need confirmation from you if you don't mind. If you are on here still, go ahead and pop a comment so we can go ahead. Because what I'm feeling, honestly, is that this time, this slow period, this kind of we're going to just say the process, right? Because I have the Queen of Pentacles is the first card that pops out. And what that instigates to me is there has been a lot of time kind of just working on you and what you want and really kind of taking the time to, you know, put your energy into work and put your energy into what you're cultivating and what you really are wanting. And then I have the Nine of Wands here again. Nine of Wands seems to be the card of the day here. So Nine of Wands coming in is like, you know what? I've done the internal. I have sparked that passion. I know what I'm looking for. I've done that work. I'm here to show everything that I've done. And then we have the Eight of Cups here as kind of like, now I understand and I can move into the next step of my journey that is connected with a little bit more of that love and compassion. And it's literally leaving behind anything that doesn't serve your purpose of your future. And so really what I'm saying here is for your love life, I'm feeling right now what Spirit's bringing forward is this time. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. And so, everything happens with time and in good reason. And for that, I'm going to say, I do feel like you stepping into the next stage of your journey is going to be kind of a really big thing. And, it's interesting because what I'm seeing ultimately is a lot of self-work at this time. And I'm not necessarily seeing a love relationship come up, because I really feel like this is you learning to love yourself, and this is you taking the time to, cultivate your heart space and putting the time and energy into that, and making sure that you recognize that you have the power of creation and that you have the opportunities to really create the world around you. And as you're creating that world around you with the Magician card, you're really understanding, like, your cup is full, right? So that Ace of Cups is coming up again, and this is really understanding your emotional placement, your emotional balance, your emotions, just acknowledging them and letting them flow free and true and honest, and understanding that you are going to be in a space that will eventually get you to this Empress card. And that Empress card is sitting here like, I've done the work. I own my life. I own everything around me. I own it all. But I did so by harnessing and understanding my emotions, by understanding my thoughts, by understanding my passions, by understanding, what grounds me in this life. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're opening up a space for you to acknowledge a little bit of those things that we hide, those shadow pieces of ourselves, if you will. And when we acknowledge those, what we are doing is we're giving ourselves the opportunity to really move forward with perseverance and move forward into a place of, I want to use the term like at peace with where you are. And so I will say this, though. I feel like even though this is internal and there are things that you are working on and going through, I do feel like, you know what, at the end of the day, you keep moving through this and you keep moving through your lessons and you keep embracing more of yourself and more of your truth. What you're doing is you're actually setting yourself up to love you more. But the more you love yourself, the more you're opening up your energy to love somebody else in return. And so it's an equal give and receive. And so the final card I pulled was a Two of Cups. And so with that, I am going to say, go internal, face any heartbreaks that you've dealt with in the past, face what you need to face, learn from it, grow from it, love it for what it was and where it got you, and open yourself up to a give and receive relationship that is going to be beautiful. All right. I hope that helps. Blessed. All right, guys, we have time for one more here. And I believe, Ellen, you were next here. Oh, I'm scrolling. Whew. All right, Ellen G. Should I be focusing on purchasing my current location or looking for land to start the Yaya village I'm dreaming up? Ooh. Let's see here. All right, Ellen. Should you purchase the land? Ellen, I'm going to have you pick 1, 2, or 3 for me, please. Guiding Pilates in an on and off relationship that does not grow. I'm feeling like, yeah, you're going to know, you're going to honestly, this is you taking the time to put the energy into you. Remember, this is the time to figure out what your values are and what you're really pushing towards. So Ellen, Ellen, do you want to pick 1, 2, or 3 for me, please? And I can go ahead. Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year to you too, guys. So Ellen picked card deck 3. Perfect for me. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. So I have 5 cards here, and I have the Page of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups, the King of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. And what I'm really kind of focusing on is actually the King of Swords in the center. And it's really interesting the way it's all set up, because it's literally the King of Swords in the center, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups on each side, and then we have the Pentacles, Page of Pentacles on the first end, and the Queen of Swords on the end. And the reason why I find it interesting is because honestly, what I'm feeling, I don't feel like there's a wrong answer. And I know that does not help. I know. But because I really want you to kind of see what I'm seeing here. And so it literally goes, I feel like, the King of Swords here, and he's surrounded by Cups energy, which is all emotions. This is 9 and 10. And so, it's literally like one phase into the next phase. Like, this is literally setting you up to where you can see a lot of what's coming, and you can see a lot of, what's happening. So I'm feeling like with the Page of Pentacles here, it's almost as if looking into the future and holding, the pentacle up, it's really giving you the opportunity to say, hey, sorry, give me 2 seconds. It's really giving you the opportunity to see what you want, like what it is you're really, to tell me like what you're really seeing and what you're really feeling. And when I say that is because I'm feeling as if you're looking at the coin and you're looking at it, and it's almost as if you feel so connected to these two, like you feel really connected to where you're at, but you also feel connected to this dream and this land, the idea. And I'm feeling like, feel it out. And this is really taking the time to connect with the energies of the spaces and really connecting to the vibration that you feel in your heart space. And this is really stepping into the next vibration, because what it is both, I'm like, I hate to say it, like, but both energies to what I'm feeling, especially with the 9 and 10, this is literally like, yes, I can feel it. I'm enjoying it. Like this is all me. This is everything I've done, everything I've worked for. And this is the new journey. This is having everything. And this is literally giving yourself permission to, no matter what you choose, that you are going to feel like content and excited and ready for that new adventure. And with the King of Swords and Queen of Swords, you know, he's very front and center. And she's literally looking into the future. Like, we're ready for the next step and we're ready for the next leg. And I don't feel like there is a wrong answer. And so this is really about you, your energy, and what you are feeling. And so I feel like if you are completely like getting into that mental, like, you know, the hamster wheel, where you are second guessing and just kind of going over and over and over and over and over, and you can't really make heads or tails of it, you're overthinking it. And so with that, I would also invite you to take some time to, you know, go. It's probably freezing where you're at. I mean, I know it's cold in Vegas today at like 40 degrees or whatever it is, but I know it's probably ridiculously cold in Michigan. But if you have the opportunity to at least, you know, breathe in that fresh air and kind of ask the elements to like ground you and really connect with you, I'm feeling like breathing in that air is going to just offer clarity. And this is really connecting and, you know, finding that heart space. Okay. So that's okay. It can be both. And I feel like this is really just, it's all about you and your energy, where you're at. And so guys, I know we are pretty much coming up on the end today. So, Mary, you know, I hope you all had an absolute fabulous holiday. I wish you all a blessing in the new year. I am going to go ahead and pull one Yule card really quickly. I know we're out of time, but I'm going to go ahead and do this as just a collective oracle pull. So what card do we have for the collective today? What message do we have for the collective? What message do we have? All right. That just flew out. All right. So, all right. So we got, and this is, just in case you guys want to know, this is Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. We got the card Remembering. And this is card 29, which can, you know, if you like numbers, you can add that up to be 11. Or you can also look at it as tomorrow's the 29th. But it says, oh, how thy glimpse glimmer in the darkest of sights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. You know, and when I feel that, it's an interesting kind of energy, because remembering can be about so many things and so much. And it says here the keywords for this card are reflection, inner knowing, and realignment. And what it says is, because I am going to honor the card, you know, remind you to have fun and remember the little joys of life. Have you been too serious lately? Have you forgotten what it's like to make time to play and be silly? Life is hard. There is no denying that. But children can often see things with clear eyes because the harshness of life has not weighed them down. You are guided to connect with the part of you that remains innocent, knows how to be present in the moment, and that can see things with pure optimism and joy. So remember, reflect. Let's all give a much, you know, if you guys have had as difficult as a 2021 as I have, let's all send it away with grace and love. So to all of you, I wish you the most beautiful and wonderful day with so much love and respect. I am going to end today's here. So I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous 2022, and I will see you, you know, sometime in the future. Mwah. Bye.